Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So, we've returned to Camp Creek. And actually, now the remake series has gone past where the original got up to, in terms of episode number at least. It diverted from its path long ago, and used different different challenges and things that weren't and thought that wasn't as directly inspired by total drama, but still very much reminiscent of it. So yeah. With that, this is going to function a little bit differently to how it normally does, because while Mario Pants was the one to initially point me towards this episode being released, as is per the usual, Josh was a very close second, incidentally. He actually then clarified that he was actually decided not to join this time, because he thought that it would be better off if, or maybe not better off, but it would be different enough for the crew not to be involved this time in offering commentary and actually just seeing, the thoughts of myself and the guests, unfiltered by, or uninterrupted by creative commentary. Now, of course, it's worth pointing out that Mario Pants probably does not seen that many other episodes of Gacha Review. But yes, we do that quite a lot in terms of the review thoughts remain virtually identical regardless of that circumstance. At the very least, see the myriad of examples of videos with like the creators to actually do that. I should make a playlist actually, Gacha Review with original creators or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, either way, fortunately, the other thing that my parents are familiar with is the fact that on Gacha Review, the guests that happen to be on any given episode are decided pretty much right before the stream happens, or if I see someone who asks to join, or if I ask someone directly, it's not worked out beforehand. And so there was a very real chance as a result of that I would end up being doing this review with no guests. Fortunately, I have one. Hello, Aiden.
Hola, hello. I've been helping Sir William with his tail. Girl for tail. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Aiden left the writing basement to join the stream. Oh, you mean like you were directly? Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we've been doing it the past few days. Well, I guess we're on the planning stage more technically. We're rolling out a whole plan.
All right. Well, fair enough then. That's obviously. I mean, that's obviously great to see, considering that that's definitely more of your MO. I mean, I know this is the kind of thing that like everyone like every time that you've actually partaken in a series with someone else, like that tends to be like the first thing that you do. So I can understand that.
This time it was William's suggestion. That's what you want to do. So we're rolling with a full multi-episode plan. I'm not saying
the hashtag never actually came to fruition, but fair enough. I love what's going on in chat right now. Bon says, Rebby, get back here, after Rebby commented about the intro that Bon made a while ago. And then Rebby returns, and the response is, what are you doing here? I mean, come on, game designers, make up your mind. It's one of those, isn't it? But yeah, before we go in, Ghost Kitty, of course, already assessed the title for us, actually, with lies, camera action specifically, which does imply imminent deception, but also the general premise of the episode involving a movie specifically, or something of that nature. I'm guessing that is going to be the challenge. I do know that there is a season 2 of Total Drama episode that does revolve around the same premise. I don't know if it's inspired by that or not, because I haven't seen that one. Because I forgot that I had a VPN that I could use to watch the second season that was not available to me like the first one was. Oh well.
Dang.
At least I'm more familiar with the general premise of everything now and how certain things work structurally in this. So I'm not asking as many questions regarding that. So yeah, won't be as confused in a FNAF review, basically. All right, but with that, let's go ahead and see what actually come about from this. So yeah, without further ado, on with the review.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Okay, immediately. Oh, first thing I was gonna say, but wait a second.
Previously.
Okay, there we go. All right. First few things. The microphone for some reason, like I know I turn down the stream all the time, but it sounded compressed and quiet for some reason. I've turned it up now. Let's see if it's
On Camp Creek. It was a
okay, a little bit better. Secondly, they actually, seeing as Aiden's here, I actually have, I actually have a comment about the outfit of the character, but we'll get back to that in a second once we have to get a frame.
showdown at the lake as we took the contestants on a nice boat trip to fish for not only their victory, but their dinner too.
I appreciate this this recap existing. I mean, I know this it's part of Total Drama.
It's part of Total Drama. I mean,
yes. Yeah, but I have said that, I do maintain that when it comes to internet shows, a recap is largely unnecessary because people scroll back through the platform to watch it at any time. However, if you are going to do a recap, then all the better to make it like this, is what I was saying. Yeah, and also I forgot to go back and check this episode, so it has been a while, so I appreciate seeing this as well.
Singing with sharks, pushing, shoving, and stealing coins from each other, it all came crashing down when a clash between Miles and Charlie caused destruction everywhere and rendered the boats unusable. And although
by everywhere, we mean just in the general vicinity.
the bears got to enjoy their tasty fish and the deers were forced to starve through the night, they will all be making it up to me with today's challenge. What challenge do you say? Well,
yeah, okay, art jump scare.
I'll find out in
Okay, here we go. So what I was saying before, if you
this
see like when
brand
actually
new, exciting episode of
don't do the thing.
Camp Creek.
Oh, okay. So beforehand, like her leg was just up here, and the skirt was slightly moving, but not quite. Because in Gacha, that's one of the things that is always is a problem. If you have like any sort of clothing that goes down past the legs, then if you have the character sit down, the legs will just stick out and just poke through it. Only really solved in Gacha Life 2 because of the adjustment features on there. And of course, with tweening here, they've attempted to rectify it, but they didn't. I don't think they're going like far enough to like stretch it or anything. So I don't know. One thing I will say is I appreciate the effect of the fire over her. Do you think she probably would be lit from the front as well, like by the crew specifically? But as far as natural lighting in the room goes, very nice. Hope you're all caught up, KW. That's about as much of a summary as you're going to get today, at least.
This is some killer fish for sure. Great.
Well, you did kill it, so that does count. Also, what is with that fire? My recommendation for this kind of thing would be to use like a green screen effect of a fire rather than attempting to remove all of the outlines on the fire that you can see and then like interact with it there. The sound effects are convincing, but everything else, like the fact that a fire is static but also still moving and wobbling like a piece of jelly, it's a little bit uncanny comparison. Yeah. Is not transparent enough. Yeah, they definitely like manually went over the borders potentially because it didn't chroma key all the way or something. That's entirely possible. Yeah.
Effort from everyone here. But of course, some of us worked harder for this win than some others.
Probably one of the best like backwards facing things I've seen in a while.
Woohoo! Way to go, Charlie! You were the
I do appreciate that the fire is actually like semi-translucent so you can see behind it like normal fire would be.
MVP for sure. No room for debate there.
Why, thank you. But it was a team effort that granted us the.
However, I will say immediately after this, I get what they're going for here. You know, campers all around the fire, therefore their positions relative to the fire are going to be different within the circle that they most likely form. However, to convey that effect, I would definitely have the character on the left a little bit further back to not imply that half her body is being burst Two-Face style.
Victory, just to make it clear.
I'm so glad to see you finally back to normal, Zoe. For a while, I was starting to get a teensy bit worried.
Yes, girly. You know me.
Same issue applied to the character on the right here. Her knees are going to be non-existent tomorrow.
Can't be staying down in the dumps forever, you know. Not when there's a cash prize waiting at the finish line with my name written all over it.
There's a hospital bed with your name written over it. Away from the fire.
Chomp. Now this is some quality food as amazing as me.
Zoe, you need to start playing the game properly. You're being a disservice to our team right now.
Excuse me, Levi. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Speaking of which, who put you in charge anyway?
And who was the one that remained completely inactive during that fishing challenge?
That was one time, Levi.
Okay. Really appreciate the twitch that she just had there.
Don't you remember Zoe was the one that gave us our first win during Capture the Flag?
And also, again, I always say this acting is reacting. I love the fact that we have characters here that actually are, like, again, they're reacting, like, in time. They're not doing, like, the classic thing of, like, of Gacha series where they will start reacting to something before the characters finish their sentence, you know? In this case, is more, like, halfway through. But still, the fact they're both in shots, they both get something to do in this one. And I always seeing that. It's the difference between like this and something like Way Down Low, where I've talked about before, like how the extreme close-ups make that impossible to do, basically.
You tell him, Rachel.
Alright, I'll admit that you have done something noteworthy.
Sneeze all of your needs.
But I'll be keeping a close eye on you nonetheless.
Oh, that Levi nerdling has some real nerve to think he could talk down to me like that.
Okay, note to all voice actors everywhere, if you ever see like that, like, you know, UGG or like H in a script, usually it's meant to be like the onomatopoeia of like, ugh, like that kind of thing. You know, like that sound rather than like just like going, ugh. I have never heard anyone say ugh in real life.
Ugh.
I'll give him a
The better's making me mad. I don't mind their perspective so much. It's only because of their proximity to the fire that I'm complaining about the setup. If it weren't for that, it would be fantastic.
This camp is on fire. Oh,
Campers are on fire.
My knees are on fire. I require surgery. I don't know, too many syllables.
Yeah, you should have gone surgery. I require. That would have worked. But
yeah.
It's from right for trying to speak up to someone who exceeds him in almost every aspect.
By the way, those are some of the tiniest pillows I've ever seen in my life. Let's go back there for a second.
Hey,
look at those in the corner.
Oh yeah, no,
yes, we've already addressed that.
Those are pillows for the mice. Those pillows for the mice. We're very respectful of the
Cinderella
mice.
now.
That's from right for trying to speak up to someone who exceeds him in almost every aspect.
I sure hope that today's breakfast can surpass.
I missed you,
Okay.
Felix.
Yeah, but people do often miss Felix. Something about Absolute Cinema. I think it's like Absolute Cinema something back in there. Just that poster behind them.
The preview.
It's strange like seeing like a live action person inside of
yeah.
poster. It's kind of like that poster of Randy Jackson that Sylvana had in My Street for some reason.
Oh yeah, the real person.
Yeah, the one time that's happened. If you don't count Reese's photoshopped abs, of course.
These ones.
Better than pancakes and waffles? Yeah, right. There's no way for...
Also, all you thought you for. Love that. Feels that children bro doesn't know.
Well,
I'm probably missing context for this line here, by the way. But as far as the I don't know.
For us to be
Is there
that
brain
lucky,
rot in
but
this? Brain rot culture.
Oh, well, just in the repetition of does he know? Not really sure.
Probably.
They were asking before, but about one thing. I'll say here. People are asking for a review of Deceitful Potioneer. Yeah, we can definitely put that one on the list. Maybe like Sunday, because I always said that tomorrow is probably going to be the next Rexipher Deltarune episode.
If that's true, Ryan, then surely it'd also be impossible to always be unlucky.
Alright, Chefster. What you got for me and my boys to munch down on?
Here, French toast. Now get out.
Oh man, French toast.
Okay,
Wait,
I know this is like not.
Is that the chef? No way. If we're basing this off Total Drama, come on, you have to.
The chef wouldn't talk.
The chef
Well,
he
would.
The chef has to be iconic, though. Chef was iconic in Total Drama. You got to make whatever.
I think we've already seen their version of Chef in here. I think.
Make them iconic. I don't know. Make them really cool. I don't. Just saying. Very important.
I agree, Chat. He doesn't know.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but what I was gonna say is that the chef serving them French toast and turned to go away just gave me like flashbacks to most popular girls in school. Like specifically to like Saison Marguerite asking for like different things on the menu that were all like French related things. Like, I can offer you French fries and that's it. Okay, this will have to do.
I actually love French toast.
Snails do in fact have teeth through one of their...
Wait, hold on. Is there one slice for all of them?
No, it was 2 slices for all 3 of them. They have to share.
Oh.
Structures called the radula located in their mouths.
Oh, goodness, you just appeared out. I know what they're trying to do with the perspective of the shot there, but I could definitely tell that she just appeared there.
Hey, Chuckles! No! Chuckles! Look.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is that a picture from your room? Is that a picture from your room? Oh my god. Are you famous, Jacob?
I mean...
That looks like your room.
It's entirely possible.
Oh god.
I mean, well, okay, yeah, no, that's probably confirmed it. I was about to say like, oh hey, look at that. This I have the same doll. It's like, no, I literally have the same doll.
It's the same doll.
Okay, I don't know if I'm canon, but Chuckles is, I guess. But all right. Can't take credit for Avengers much, but who knows?
12,000 teeth, which is...
I'm really sorry,
Just wave goodbye. Oh yeah.
Levi, but Charlie's calling for me. I think I'm gonna go chill with her, if you don't mind. Hey, Charlie, you look...
Oh, sorry, absolute chaos something. Oh, they talked about that after the post. I assume that was because of that.
stunning. Ready to help carry the team and win us the next challenge.
Aw, Laura! You're such a sweetheart. I'll try, but not every challenge will be an advantage to my skill set, you know?
Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
The girl in Pink's voice sounds very similar, in my opinion, to Lucinda's voice actor. Forget to say her name.
Oh, I was gonna say the one on the right sounds a bit like Ghosty, a little bit, not that much, but a tiny bit.
Dude, what gives, Elijah?
Come on, man.
And that sounds like William.
What can I say? The food just tastes better when it comes from your plate.
Could you at least...
Okay, there we go. So they do have a plate each. Good to know.
Just give me yours then.
Mine? Hope that answers.
Oh, that was kudos on the sound effect there.
Your question.
Why do I even...
Oh my goodness. He'll just wave you goodbye. I just saw like the rest of the post. He'll just wave you goodbye. How dare you?
God, I remember what video did we watch where they just didn't include the apostrophe. So it was like, Oh wait, was that
That could describe a number
yours?
of videos,
Was
but
that
specifically
your ours?
Yeah, well, okay, that happened in a lot of gacha videos, but more concretely and more recently in the quintilogy of your hours.
Oh god, that was
Which,
so...
for the record, is only a quintilogy on Gacha Review. It's one video throughout.
One
in
obnoxiously long, horrible video.
It is definitely longer than it needs to be. It's surprising because it's longer than My Shimmering Husband, but feels less fillery than My Shimmering Husband is.
Yeah.
Here, Ryan, just take half of mine. That should hopefully be more than enough.
I recommend sliding the plate over like they did before for that.
Well, well, well. Never thought I'd see you of all people falling in love so soon, Allura.
In love?
Yeah,
it's a crush at best.
She's looking at them. Yeah, no, plot. She's looking at the Chuckles doll in the poster.
Okay, but that's like normal. That's like normal. Who would be in love with Chuckles?
I don't know if it is. It's a doll in a poster, Dayton.
I mean, listen, I can get past Chuckles' various war crimes, okay? All I'm saying is I can get past them for that face.
I suppose they have one of those faces. I don't know what that means, but I have them now. I react to puppy love. I thought I did, right? I guess not. I mean, I don't know. I could. Maybe next time we make an actual episode, I'll do like a commentary on all three of them.
Yeah.
Jeez, stop it.
Jeez, stop it. Oh no, I am blushing so much.
Oh no. I tend to feel emotion.
OMG, Jackson, you did not.
Love the sunset lighting.
Oh, but I did.
You're safe now, my little baby. Mama's gonna keep you safe from now on.
So how...
Yes, I do recall that her phone was confiscated, and someone else got special treatment and got to keep theirs, I believe, actually, but yeah.
Ooh.
About a date, darling.
A date? With you?
Yeah, and maybe in the future I could be your phone's daddy, too.
Oh my goodness!
Man,
again with the art jump scares. Why?
Look at this beautiful face. This face is just so kissable. It just makes me want to kiss his weird cheek indentions. I'm gonna be fully honest. I don't think you should be having the cheek indentions.
No, probably not to that degree. Imagine, but yeah.
Don't get me dirty. Slow down there, pretty boy. If you
did her
pretty
shoulder
boy.
just? What did her shoulder there? Like, so she's got a twitch, I think.
It just slightly.
I appreciate she had an eye twitch before, and now this as well. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on with the character.
really want to be my lover, then you've got to show me what you're made of. Once you've proven yourself.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you got to get with my friends.
And now her hair is twitching, but her head is completely still.
Hell yeah! That's a deal! Woo-hoo-hoo! Another win for Jackson, baby!
I do love how we've cut away to him running to the same scene.
4 days of being here, and I finally got myself a hottie. And she's a famous influencer as well. We're practically a dream.
Really. Not really.
You know what? That reminds me of something that someone said to me. One of my classmates one time said that shortly after he just first moved to our school, she said that we didn't realize that she had a younger brother who went to primary school, I'm pretty sure. And then she was saying oh wow, it's within a couple of days, he's already got a girlfriend, and I still have no partners here. I was like, what do you mean? You've been here for a month? It's fine. Chill. Things may indeed happen.
team at this point.
Oh, him? No chance. Never. I'll just keep playing along until his time is up. Hopefully that does.
Maybe says I really like how Camp into their comedy. I think it's entertaining and works well for what it is. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I mean, the fact that it's inspired by a comedy already probably helps things, but they've taken it in enough of a new direction with actual characters that yeah, it works for the reasons it intends to be. Absolutely
Doesn't happen anytime too soon, though.
Oh, Levi, if there's one thing our team can learn from you, it's for sure how to rev on time.
Olivia, you know, I don't think I've properly displayed how much of a good teammate you've been.
I'm sorry, where is all this coming?
Oh, I was about to say, you know, he got a shadow, a shadow looks like bed like on a flat surface rather, but no, it's meant to be like directly on the benches. I see what they were going for here.
From?
Probably wouldn't look like that in reality, based on like how the bench would work compared to the the much more distant ground behind it. But hey, close enough.
Well, what I usually feel and how I go about showing it. Let's say it isn't always the same when I'm talking to others. So I'm starting to get worried that everyone else on the team is going to view me in a bad light. We all know the risk that comes with that.
Okay, interesting. Like that Zoe had like an actual defined like nose profile, but this character didn't. And he's the one with glasses.
You're not alone, Levi. I've been pretty neglectful of this team too, so I don't blame you.
Hold on, I think the stream lagged there for a second. I get to check something in the delivery of that. Hold on.
Of this team too, so
Nope. No, go back again.
Everyone else on the team is going to view me in a bad light. We all know the risk that comes with that.
You're not alone, Levi. I've been pretty neglectful of this team too.
Okay, right. Just it lagged for a second. I was wondering if the VA hesitated or not, but no, it was just the StreamYard. Okay.
So I don't blame you. Regardless, I'll make sure we make it through together. It's a promise.
Ah, ominous
maybe
foreshadowing.
Hope you're
We'll make it through, whatever the cost.
all not too comfy. I'm sure you remember that you all need to repay me for the destruction caused by the last challenge.
Okay. I love the fact that this is you know, we'll go with the tweeting, the fact that she's, you know, still like shuffling about basically. One thing I'll say, probably would not have our eyes wandering to this degree. Because yeah, like, you know, like most people, you wouldn't have like their eyes going like all over the place even if they're moving constantly. It'd be very distracting if that were to happen to someone. I was doing it myself, but you can't see because, you know, camera.
I've been thinking about it, and after
I'll never do that voice again. That freaked me out. Oh, well, that was that's another one for the list. Thanks for letting me in. Honestly, same here.
for some careful consideration, we've decided that both teams will be putting on a talent show, with Chef and I as the judges.
Also, as far as the lip syncing goes, I like the speed of it because this, you know, considering like how fast Gacha Mouse tend to move anyway. So yeah, you know, I'll appreciate that. Not sure what I was gonna say. Yeah, not sure about like the actual like mouth poses themselves and how they would actually like synced up or anything. Considering it just seems like the characters like talking much more like in a fast motion than they're supposed to be. That's probably the advantage of like the existing Gacha Mouse is they don't have that issue of it looking like it's already been fast forwarded. Or maybe because we're used to it. Not really sure.
I do find the expression in the various art style shifts in this to be very impressive, though, so far.
I mean, yeah, of course, we know a thing or two about, you know, changing of art styles based on, you know, which person happens to be editing the scene. But yeah.
Plus, a very special.
Oh.
Hey, look,
Yes,
the void
too.
person. They've come from the abyss to greet you.
All right. I'm just gonna gauge the chat reaction right now. See if they've already, you know, does they regarding this. It does look like this is a default boy layout just because like the step of the sleeves or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
default
boy.
Default boy. However, there is definitely somebody I know specifically who has that hairstyle. But yeah, we talked about being canon. But anyway,
wait, Jacob,
pretty
you
hard to play
canon?
styles
Is
across
this
platforms.
you? This you, Jacob?
If it weren't for the sleeves, I would have guessed that.
Oh.
Pretty hard to blend styles across platforms. Yes, that is true, and that's why personally I have with the with the team of editors that I have never attempted it or asked them to do so. Mostly because they all have their different equipments and different things they're able to actually do and not do, or different so it just wouldn't work out that way. So yeah. And most people, it seems like they're not put off by the visual changes, except for in a few circumstances where it's incredibly obvious. Although the best example of that was definitely Fallen Angels rather than Mutant Girl.
Oh yeah, that one scene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, let me explain to you how all this will play out. Each team must choose 4 members to perform something. Each performance will be scored, though we won't reveal the scores, and instead only the total of the teams at the end.
Okay, the eyes are doing a better job of staying fixed at a point, yeah.
Team with the highest score wins, while the player with the best performance will also win themselves an advantage to help them in the game.
Which is floating in my hand, not parented to my wrist.
As for the losing team, only those who performed will be sent to the elimination.
Or behind my hand, rather.
You have 3 hours to prepare for the show. I'm not expecting anything special, but do try to at least entertain me the best you can. Your time starts now!
So, would anyone like to put themselves forward for the talent show?
Me! Let
Well, the sun is way brighter wherever they are right now compared to before.
me show the.
Probably
Well, you
again
see-
the art change.
Well, you see, the sun's actually moving close to the Earth during this part of the episode.
Are we
It's
in
like-
Majora's Mask?
Yes.
World, what I can do with the mic.
Did you
Okay,
summon a
materialize one? Oh, that's cool. That was just for effect. Fair enough.
Ooh, me too! This will be my first opportunity to show the universe how beautiful my singing is!
Gotta be like Jake from the
just to
Music
make
Freaks. Oh god, you look like you're melting. You look like you're melting.
That's the sun is too close. Exactly.
The sun's
this the
moving
best
too
that the
close to
team-
the Earth. No.
Has to offer? Would no one else like to put themselves forward?
Levi!
Dude, what the actual hell? What was that for?
Okay, I think I know where he's coming from in terms of like nearly everyone sings for a talent show, which yes, guilty. So in terms of actual variety of talents, you don't get what the competition is designed to do, unless it's like that One American Dad episode where Principal Lewis forced everyone to do a different act except for so that there would be like any repetition. But yeah, in most circumstances that doesn't happen. It does come across like, these two are just canonically terrible singers, which I don't think they are, or at least they haven't been established to be yet. So I don't know. I don't think get more animators on this. This is underrated. I don't think they. Well, do they need more animators?
Yeah,
Maybe to like make the process go faster, potentially. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't speak for Summertime Studios and whether or not they actually want more people. Tell you what, if you made it this far into the video, Summertime Studios, if you made it this far, comment down below if you need more people. And anyone who has watched this that might consider joining them, they can look down in the comments, and it'll either be pinned or I'll forget about it, but it'll be there.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It's just
Phantom of the Opera song both parts and blow him out of the water. Well, I mean, that's fair enough.
that your voice was more suitable.
I would love to do that myself at some point, actually. Of course, my own lyrics, because
As a
Original
weapon rather than
song.
entertainment.
yeah, no, that's the thing. My that's always my compulsion with everything is that I at least want to try to like make my own lyrics, like especially like back when I started releasing songs on the internet. It was because my vocals were atrocious back then, and I was under no illusions to the contrary. So if anyone was going to be taken into the video by anything, it would be, the original contribution. That's why I've never done a cover song of anything or like released a cover song. I did a Be Prepared cover song on Unlisted for university, but that's it. That was specific, yeah.
Is that not the case?
Idea steal it. Hey, look, I already did Phantom of the Speakeasy parody one time in D&D, so don't worry, that one's yours. Think of verse or two of Phantom of the Opera.
How could you say something so cruel?
Ideas. New series idea, Opera Pops.
Singing has been my passion ever since I was young. It's been my dream to become a professional one day.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to come off as rude or anything. I just didn't understand that.
That's enough, Four Eyes. You're clearly not cut out for something like this.
Okay, I heard fries. You said 4 eyes, but it came across as fries.
So why don't you just walk straight out of here whilst those of us with,
I do love like the flourish, like the gesture there. That was really good.
actual talent do what we do.
Don't give me any ideas. If you make that, keep the cast small. I know you, Johnny. Keep the cast small so you can develop them all. That rhymed.
Best.
But
Oh, please. You've been giving yourself too much credit anyway. You aren't even all that great to begin with.
Okay, you need to cut it out, Zoe.
Okay, the fact that Zoe immediately then tried to be mean to somebody after saying that fries was mean.
You can't be stepping all over us when just the other day all you were
Another thing I love is that we've got the actual shadows, based on the trees.
doing was sulking about like a zombie.
I beg your pardon.
Actually, KW, I might ask you at some point for help with a song. Actually, I've got a part that probably is interesting for you, but we can talk about that either later or tomorrow.
I think it's pretty obvious that you're the deadweight on this team.
Alright then, Olivia. Since you just have so much to say about me, I'll just have to show you how much better I am than all of you. So...
To be fair, that is the point of a talent show.
Me, Jackson, Rachel, and... Levi will be the ones performing.
Did he say want to perform? I don't
Yeah.
Okay.
End of discussion?
Wait a second. Wouldn't it be better if we got someone like Daniel to perform? I mean, he's a professional guitar player and all.
Did Olivia just compliment my skills?
Well, she literally said that you're a professional, which is not a skill compliment. It is a fact. So, not quite.
Didn't expect that from her.
I guess the answer's no. All right. Forget the variety angle. Unless Zoe does a dance routine or something. I don't know. Maybe.
I assume you're going...
It better not be another Spectre in a vessel. I do actually need to get somebody for the other Princess Peach Sings parody that I have planned. That's not the one I was talking about, actually. But yeah, maybe I'll get you for that as well. Who knows? I haven't written that one yet. But no, the one I was thinking about was actually Sonic themed.
Going to hang out with someone from the other team?
Need another person, you say? Yes, I do. Specifically, the one that they told the KW about. I think it probably should be her just on account of it being Sonic related. But can it wait 2 weeks? I can prepare a different song for you specifically. In fact, actually, there's one song I want to remake actually with multiple people that you'd be perfect for. But yeah. Yes, it is Sonic themed. See, that's why I know the. Okay, perfect. We'll talk later.
And what if I am?
Just be careful when you're conversing with the enemies.
How about you mind your own damn business instead?
You're fraternizing with the enemy. He's a Durmstrang.
Oh, what a surprise! The position you forced yourself into didn't work out. You know, this was a challenge designed so that maybe you could actually put whatever abilities you have at display, since we all now know
You mean on display, but yes.
that you're not able to carry your own weight.
And what another surprise!
By the way, I love how this scene started of them just like, like walking forwards, not looking, but then there's just spears in front of them. They almost both bumped into him.
Opening his mouth to spout nonsense, since that's all he ever knows what to do.
Yeah, Theo. This is your first warning from me. Try not to get on my bad side if you still want to be able to walk.
Oh, please. Why is she even defending her?
All right, dears. Let's do this.
Mutual thing.
This may be our second loss, but you know what they say. Third time's a charm.
Pause it right there, Audrey. Why are you still trying to act as if you're a leader?
Okay, this is very interesting, the fact that they have like one person who's clear stop motion and the others are tweened in response.
Well, I mean, somebody has to take charge, you know?
Yeah, and I think you've run your course long enough. After all, it's thanks to your leadership that our team is sitting on a no-win streak.
Whoa, hold on. That's not fair. I only led our team once. The boat challenge had us all split apart. There's nothing I could have done.
Yeah, except for jumping out the boat and leaving poor Miles to fend for himself against that monster, Cannibalism Charlie.
She was about to cry.
Okay, one thing I'm wondering about is like the way that like the backgrounds are moving and they're moving like also it definitely gives off like late stage cat face before they took a break, basically. Back when all the shots were those had to be like in constant movement before they settled again in what they do nowadays. It's definitely something I can appreciate the idea of having the background like move or something, like the camera like implied not be static or whatever. But this is animation, so why is there an unstatic? Oh, I guess no, it's a no, they are being filmed, so I guess someone could be operating the camera and trying to like move like this. Basically, I don't know why they would, but it implies that the camera's either handheld or they set up a dolly before they start this conversation. But I suppose.
Crash into us at top speed. What else could I have done that would have been safe?
That didn't stop Miles from fighting back, though, did it?
Ryan, please stop. Don't take this out on Audrey. She's not the one to blame here.
Now, just hold on a second. Maddie, are you really in any position to be attacking Audrey like this?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Look. The characters are mostly stable, and the background's moving. That's what's seemingly, more, like putting this idea off.
Because you probably didn't pull in your weight either. The same way you didn't do anything during Capture the Flag.
Well, for your information...
Luna, stop. Maddie did help during the fishing challenge. I was there to witness it all.
Nina's right. Maddie did help us collect a lot of coins.
She's definitely pulled her weight forward compared to last challenge.
Is that so? Alright then.
Come on.
It seems like everyone is just so taken aback by any person that gives them a compliment. They'll all defend themselves based on what their contributions were before, but the second that someone gives them positive reinforcement, they all react like that.
And everyone, we can't all be divided like this. Otherwise we'll be doomed for a third loss in a row.
Oh, I guess you guys are right. I'll step down then. You're all free to decide on what to do. Wishing y'all the best of luck. Whichever of you are brave enough to risk entering the challenge, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. It seemed like she was like simply just stepping down as leader. It seemed like, oh yes, I am retiring from the competition for good. The way that she was making it sound, but no, she just means she's not gonna, take part. Fair enough.
Yeah, putting yourself forward for the challenge also puts you at risk of being eliminated.
But don't forget, you also get to win a sweet, sweet prize.
Well, I don't think the risk is worth the reward.
Did you hear that, guys?
I agree.
Ryan is putting himself forward.
I agree. The risk is not worth the reward here. You gotta have a really good talent.
The problem is that if you don't volunteer, the problem also is that in a show like this, if you don't volunteer for any challenges, and risk that elimination, you risk your team eliminating you because you're not pulling your weight. So that's the thing. All the contestants vote for each other.
But like,
so.
but you also want to be sure if you're stepping up for something that you are able to actually successfully win it. You know, instead of lose it.
It really depends because you also don't know what the next challenge will be. You don't know if you'll have a better chance at winning something else compared to this challenge. So there's also that.
The challenge.
Elijah! Wait, guys, don't let's.
I'm gonna lie, the guy just sounds like Jacob's bit where it's freaky in a good way. What do you mean? I don't sound anything like this person.
Stop!
An advantage to win the game. Hey, Mina.
Yeah?
I think it'd be great if you went out there and put yourself forward for the challenge. I'd love to see what hidden talent you've got inside.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to try and do it.
Whilst we're at it, I
What's
may as
the
well play a
talent?
song. On
If you're gonna go,
So we got
guys.
the guitarist.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's a talent. You know.
guitar. Been a good while since I've done it, though.
Did she bring that with her, or did they just like provide her a guitar on set? Either
Hope
way,
I'm not out of practice.
I have some tricks up my sleeve too. I wouldn't mind showing.
the stone slide always gets me in Gacha. I don't know why.
But you'll have to wait and see. Just wanted it, I got hidden away.
Great, so we can't plan around it. Fantastic.
To be honest, I have no idea how this even happened. I mean, like, what am I even supposed to perform? Like, comedy or something?
Why'd you just say
Maybe.
no? You could have just said no. You didn't actually have to go along with it, but okay.
That's
Like, I was
true.
just being a jerk and being like, "Oh, you'll go for it." Like, I could just say no. I can just say no.
Speaking of people being jerks, the dismissed leader. And again, they bump into each other. I'm starting to see a pattern with a lot of these, like, you know, conversation scenes. I do love that we get these moments of off time with the characters, which is something you don't get that much in total drama outside of a few, I said, in moments anyway, because they're so focused on the challenges. It's one
They
of the problems
normally
with the format
act
of having,
during
you know,
the-
of having
during
20
the challenges.
Yeah, it's one about having 18 contestants and therefore 20, you know, main characters if you count, you know, Chris and Chef, or in this case, you know, the different hosts.
I like
But
Chef.
so
He's so cool.
yeah, this is a good way to fix it. However, if all of the interactions end up being, you know, you didn't do this, oh, but I did this thing, oh, but you were great in this thing, oh my gosh, you gave me a compliment. If that's like every single thing, that like people bumping into each other and then contesting against each other, whatever, like then it gets very stale very quickly. And considering that we are like, you know, a third of the way into this video, I'm sure the rest is going to be the actual talent show. But if it continues like this for much longer, it's not going to bode well.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's you, Theo.
Audrey? Didn't expect to see you here.
Oh wait, he's the same character they bumped into earlier. So okay, different reaction this time, less fraternizing with the enemy.
Well, I'd love to talk and all, but I need to...
It's alright, Theo. You stay behind and talk to Audrey. I'm no therapist.
Where did you come from? I need to.
I teleport from the boy.
But her face tells me something is definitely up.
It's like that one character in Battle for Dreamhouse that actually can teleport, that keeps jump scaring people.
No, you sure it's okay for me to leave you?
Please, I insist. Plus, I need to concentrate as much as I can to cook what I need for the challenge.
Alright, if you say
Why are you
so.
drifting while standing still? The ground's really shaking.
That's every
badly.
character. Like, see, the camera's doing that thing again. And I'm just thinking the opposite direction. Hold on, no, wait. Go back. Okay, hold on.
Cook what I need for the challenge.
Alright,
So yeah,
if you say so.
back on going to the right. And now it's going the opposite direction. What?
the ground is very. Look, have you okay? So you know how Pokemon games have like those directional panels where you step on them and they send your character going to one direction until you hit a wall or a stop. That's what they're standing on at all times. That's what they're standing on at all times. It's awesome.
The The backgrounds are actually just a painted set that's just on a revolving thing that just keep on like switching it up.
Exactly.
I wonder what's made him so laid back. And who do we have here? Is this really the?
I don't know. You have, well, I don't know about who, but what is a cloud of toxic miasma apparently? For that
Oh,
thing
that's just his Hana. That's just her Hanahaki.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say fart from Rick and Morty, but that works too.
Is this really the same woman who was all giggly and bashful just the other day? What's up?
Like the comedy here than Alpha Sisters. I'm guessing you meant more than Alpha Sisters, being honest. Which, yes, makes sense because Alpha Sisters will will insert like whatever like random thought they come up with in the moment. This one feels much more character focused and things like that. Like things would actually happen this way rather than trying to make like some very like obvious commentary or be generally irreverent. That's where the Alpha Sisters fall in comparison to Camp Creek. Yeah. Not that they can't have funny moments. They absolutely can because, much like Nostradamus predictions, you're going to get it right every so often. You keep like yelling into the cosmos.
I mean, I will say there is a problem having this episode where it feels like a lot's happening, but it also feels like nothing's happening at the same time is the vibe I'm getting, which I don't know if I really like that too much.
Yeah, they are giving them that. This might be a little bit.
This is a little too much time.
I said in the other reviews that they should do like more and develop more of the characters because like but I think I did anyway because they didn't have enough time to do so. Because without like making the video like much longer, which this one is much longer. So I think this might be kind of like partially a response to that. I would just say, I would just say vary it up the way that they go about this, rather than, trim it down entirely or anything.
Everything just kind of sucks right now, knowing that your whole team views you as nothing more than dead weight. And here I thought I could be the one to guide them all to its winning. All I got was being hit with a reality check on how much of a mess I've been.
Well, from the sound.
Also,
yes, that is indeed what happened in the last scene you were in.
Also, I don't know, maybe just me, but everyone in this episode has been so sappy, and it's kind of too much. So sappy. Can you guys be a little less that respectfully? Tone it down just a little bit.
Yeah, they fall kind of in like three different categories for me. Sappy, snarky, or overly optimistic, which are the core archetypes of the characters in total drama, depending on like where they were in the series. So I do get where that comes from.
Yeah, but I will say total drama at least had the benefit of it feels like everyone total drama fit so well into like obviously went for a very specific hyper-focused archetype, I guess I would define it as. I think they're trying to go for a certain level of archetypes here, but it also feels like they didn't commit as hard to the archetypes as like something like
I guess the problem, the problem would have been that the archetypes they would have committed to, I mean, they would have felt like rip-offs of the total drama characters more so than keeping them a bit more grounded. So it was kind of a lose-lose situation.
Way too hard to earn validation from your team. Kind of.
Is Aiden asking for no sadness?
Oh God!
Say that in front of Johnny is diabolical.
Don't okay. Not no sadness, but come on, guys. Like,
when it's everyone, it definitely brings things down. Yeah,
I don't want 20 different pep talks. It gets annoying. I get annoyed by 20 different pep talks in a row. I'm like, cool. I don't care. Stop feeling bad.
There are very few shows that can get away with like having like too many either like characters who require pep talks or too many of them that need to be like amped up constantly. Believer in Gasoline is one such example because there's so much going on in the story that and so much mystery around everything that you actually the general tone of the characters does not distract too much. This one, because it's so much more lighthearted, the sadness or like the happiness overall stands out more than it otherwise would. So it just depends like the genre that you're in.
Huh?
Yeah, you heard me. Those with the ability to succeed are the ones who know what they want and what it takes to get there. Do you think they're just going to sit there and let some nobody detract them from being where they want to be? No.
Well, no, because they can't sit, 'cause they'll slip off the bench. Guess I'm having us moving here.
So, you could sit there.
Oh, wait, okay. Now the background's getting larger instead of like going from one to the other.
Oh,
The background
no.
is zooming, but they are once again static, implying that they're moving back. How do you do that?
They're sulking and wait for the world.
Even as a camera operator, that's not how physics works.
To solve your problems for you, or you can woman up and put in twice the effort so everyone who doubted you will look like utter fools.
Also, why am I shrinking? Okay, there we go.
Okay, this is at least artistic and not and
I like
not,
his pose. I like the
that's
pose they
not-
did there because like the wildlife leg was like shaped as well.
Like I don't mind stuff like that when it's artistic, but like I hate it when it's like the character standing, but still somehow drifting on a background, not moving, drifting back or forward.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's kind of like, you know, like playing through like DLC post Sayori incident, where like sometimes the backgrounds would just start like warping and like changing overall and like going like much redder, which is supposed to be unsettling, so it works in that context. Anyway, back to Eyeless Freaks, my favorite.
Is yours, Audrey.
You weirdo. Who said you could start acting cool all of a sudden?
Don't be silly. I've always been this cool. Whoever tells you
Just only to my team members, because of everyone else, I'm very snarky.
otherwise is just too stupid to realize.
Theo is just so self-absorbed.
Oh, what happened to your arm? You see that just went like slid down and then like dislocated. Oh, jeez.
It's literally
Well, when
infuriating.
you've been playing with too much witchcraft and like using magical spells to detach your arms, that's what happens.
So, Ida the Owl Lady again. Okay.
Creating.
Yes.
Someone needs
God,
to
I'm
heal
so
him
sad
before
Scooby didn't go for that magic tattoo. That would have been hilarious.
If anyone doesn't know, because most people here don't watch our D&D campaign.
Oh, you should, guys,
In the
by the
latest
way.
episode, in the latest episode of Mistress of Occulta, which is our D&D campaign on the Butter Bunch, plug.
We went shopping.
There was it was the shopping episode. There was no mystery, unlike most other episodes, but there was a lot of item acquisition, almost including a magical tattoo that would have allowed someone to,
Detach their arms and feet.
yes, and
Magic
yes, we
stole
did
them.
say Scooby because Scooby-Doo is one of the characters in said campaign.
Yeah, seriously, check it out. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We do have a lot of fun with that. No detached limbs, but a lot of other interesting stuff going on there.
Well, Scooby got the water breathing tattoo.
This is true. Yep, that's fair. And also accidentally burned someone. But anyway.
Oh yeah, we ignore that part.
I can have you.
Hola.
I don't know what's happening. While Kenobi connects, I'm going to address this comment from William. We've already done the scene they're committed to all being stepped animation or being tweened on a weird mix of both. I think it's because there are certain characters who are tweened and some characters who aren't, that it stands out significantly more than it otherwise would.
Okay, can you now hear me?
Yes. See.
Oh my god, my
Almost that.
my mic broke again. What is
I did see your comments regarding like your sing or whatever, but then I was gonna say, considering what we talked about, like in terms of like voices and whatever, I actually like one thing that's like held you back before was like your equipment, and this is just proof of that.
Yeah,
Because we've had that before, where you like we've like said like, so you just like belt this line or something. It's like I am belting it. It's like we can't hear anything.
Also, Bond, technically you need to take that bingo because I never said whether or not I was going to join the VC. I was just chatting. Just say it. When did I ever say I wasn't going to join the VC? because all I did was
That's
shitty.
true. There was the almost let me in parts, but that was Spawn specifically who mentioned that was almost going to happen but didn't.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, get to the point why I'm here in the stream. So let me get that to it. Did she just witchcraft broke her arm and fix her arm again during that scene? Like, what was happening there? Who'd you say that was fine? Because this is witchcraft. Witchcraft. I usually don't get freaked out with a lot of animations and whatnot, but that freaked me out. I did not like that. It made me feel a little bit of a sick in the stomach, you know? I'm just like, what happened there?
I don't know. You can fight with your might. You can actually be right, but you know that you can't fight the bingo. No.
Oh, I will fight
You can't
bingo all
fight
day
it.
long when there's something incorrect. Just say it. Just say it.
Yeah, that's true.
That giant ego of his gets out of
It's kind of a catch-22, basically. It's raised to Camp Creek. Not the bingo specifically, but everything else.
control.
Don't you worry, Alora. If he takes things too far, then I'll make sure to put him back in his place.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh, God! Stop!
I appreciate that, Charlie. But do be careful. I don't want to put you at the risk of being eliminated. Goodness knows what I do.
Okay, this is another thing. Okay, you know what? I'm noticing this now. Because I have done this ad nauseum ever since Gacha Life 2 came out. The different walking cycles being used here. They're actually changing poses in here and doing things like based on... Yes, okay, backwards hand too, but like the change of pose existing is what I'm trying to point out here.
Oh my God.
If I was left without any allies.
Have questions on the animation.
Okay, here's a good one. I once used to feel the dark,
Hello.
but then I saw my electricity bill, and now
I didn't even hear what you said there.
Nothing. Don't worry.
Chat, someone tell me what you said, please.
No.
Chat, rewind, someone tell me what you said, please. I want to know now.
No.
I feel the light. Get it?
Great. There is no way we're winning this now.
Hey there, you two.
Whoa.
Oh, that's his comedy routine.
Oh, Alora.
Yeah.
Fancy seeing you around.
I guess we're just saying they're all puppets. I know. I am convinced now. They're all Pinocchio. They're puppets, and they don't realize it because they're pretending to be humans. Like this is actually a horror series.
In Tweety,
guys.
these are called puppet pieces, so yeah.
These pots. I have to say, your hair's looking beautifully tasty today.
Why is something more and more like George Takei the more that this continues?
Thank you.
You're looking very tasty today. Oh my.
Wishing both of you the best of luck.
Also,
Since when did Alora and...
Yeah, I'm guessing connection or something. I didn't remove him or anything. Oh no! Oh wait, no. He just said got to go randomly. You know the way that he does sometimes. Yeah.
Elijah have the hots for each other. I'd usually be suspicious, but Eli's too dumb to be that strategic.
Or maybe being dumb is a strategy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ladies and gents, I hope you're all ready because the Camp Creek Talent Show begins now.
Her arm got...
Before we start...
Her heart got cut
Yeah,
off!
there was so much that happened in like those like few frames alone. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's take a look at our guests. We have the one you're all familiar with, Chef Brad.
Whose face got erased for a second there. Also, I love that the moment that the chef appears is when Aiden disappears. Gotta appreciate that.
Oh, what a waste of time.
And introducing our special guest from the hit series Camp Drama. Give it up for Wall.
Okay. Well, looks a bit like Chris and Deltarune.
All forget, we each will be giving...
Is that an actual series, by the way? Camp Drama? Is that another one that was either from the same people or from somewhere else on YouTube? I don't know.
Every performance a score out of 10. but you'll be shown the sums of the score at the end of the challenge. With that out of the way, take it away,
Oh, it's
Zoe!
an actual TV series. It's an actual TV series, Camp Drama.
Oh, there you go. Also, the other Zoe who is in the thumbnail is first in here.
At least I think
We're less
so,
than
or it's
halfway
like a
through the
cancel
video,
thing.
so...
I know, it just says, oh yeah, it's this actual series. I'm like, huh?
Alright then.
Oh yeah, it's a YouTube series, okay.
How? Wait a second. Okay, so a talent is changing clothes instantly, apparently. And hair.
What?
And scenery. Where are we right now?
What is happening?
What in the Gacha logic is correct?
Oh my!
Is this like dress to impress single player mode?
Oh wait, I just realized something.
Also, they definitely got. Oh yay! There you go.
There you go, Bob. Here's your bingo. Sonic shirt. There's your bingo.
Zoe's a magical girl confirmed. Even magical girls take time to transform usually. Okay, that sit-up was, I will say, very impressive. Was she just rubbing her foot on the wooden floor? Go back. Look at this. Okay, wooden floor.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, guys, what's your favorite outfit out of the stuff that we just saw? So far, I think Bond
One's
likes
already
the yellow.
picked, so...
You know what? I would agree with Bond. I think the yellow or the second outfit, the snow outfit, is really good. The red outfit, I would have liked to see it more, but it was like so dark for me, so I couldn't really see all like the details in that one. So
Yeah, it was a dark enough red that it was difficult to make out when they also dimmed the lights as a result, which again, the camera crew would have accounted for, but oh well.
Impressive catalog, I must say.
A waste of money if you ask me. Just wear the same.
Wait, hold on, that's another good point. Did she bring all those outfits with her to the island? Or did she find them, or did she commission them in the 3 hours of the competition? Again, what in the Gacha logic?
Every day.
A few of the clothes look really cool. The rest were kind of lame.
Next up, we have Jackson.
okay. Okay.
Okay, I do like the bouncing so far.
Please be good.
It's very
Please be
difficult to
good.
do a nodding head with this perspective, so this looks really good.
Please be good.
Yeah,
hopefully
he
it's
did say
original.
that, you know, they're going to be wild about like what it could do with the microphone. By the way, normally I would think that your glasses would like move with you when you're moving your head rather than like, you know, be bouncing up and down your nose, but oh well.
My name is Jackson Rod and I take no crap from anyone. I know I have what
Okay.
it takes.
I hate
it. Competition.
I
Look, okay. To be fair, he's in tune and he's rhyming. He's
That's
got the
fair.
bare minimum down. It could be way
That's
worse
fair.
than this. It
That's
could
fair.
be way worse.
That's
My
fair.
name is Jackson and my last name is Rod. I've got the charm, body, rap skills of a god. I'm gonna win this
Yep,
game.
see, there we go.
and take on that money.
He's getting into it. Also, like I kicked the camera. That's not your equipment. Ignore that.
All the girls will line up calling me dead.
Hey, like I'm Kurt Shear with my own singing voice.
I'm super hot. You think you'll win this game? Well, you're not.
Hold on, did he like just swallow halfway through?
Wait,
his, like,
hold on,
thing?
rewind that, rewind.
Hold on.
Of a
Yeah.
god. I'm gonna win this game and take on that money. All the girls will line up calling me their honey. I'm sugar sweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like his hat falls off. And they just, I want to believe they kept that in the recording, and they just didn't look back on it. Like in universe, I mean.
I'm sugar sweet. I'm super hot. You think?
Yeah, it was. That's like me with like my throat issues this week. I'm super sweet and super hot.
You in this game well, you're not. I've got this mic and I've got this pen. I'm gonna write your fate.
Okay, see, he was trying to walk, so I won't count that as, you know, scraping his feet on the floor.
Your journey's come to an end.
Did they have that on set as well?
I'm Jackson
The part of every freestyle.
Rod. I'm Jackson Rod. I'm Jackson Rod.
I'm gonna be generous and say that this was put together in post-production before they broadcast the episode. Where's the red light coming from? Okay, that I can imagine they would have on set. They would have like a set of lights or something, and they'd have like a general idea. They probably wouldn't have like a tech rehearsal for this, but I'm sure that Jackson could have been like, you know, I want a bunch of red lights that are flashing and blah 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 or something like that. You know, that he'd be able to do that at least.
Here's a he's not too
I also
bad or
presume
anything like
this was
that,
probably
but
like
he
a-
can absolutely do a lot better. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah, like yeah. So it is true there wasn't like that much variety in there, or like any, or like, you know, much like in terms of like a unique sense of flow or anything like that. But compared to most like other freestyles you'll hear that are supposed to be somewhat, you know, deliberately cringe, this could have been way worse. At least you have the beat and the rhyme scheme down, if nothing else.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's supposed to be bad. I'm gonna say because like the way that the characters also like trying to like, you know, whisper yell into the microphone, they're probably not super well versed in universe with that kind of thing. Because yeah, whisper shouting is usually a sign of being a novice at anything technological, you know, in different fields, be that voice acting or just generally recording. Because yeah, my first video on this channel has me doing an extended bit where I'm supposed to be shouting, but I didn't want to actually do it, so I didn't commit to it, and it comes across as terrible.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I hate you! I hate you so much! Like, that was basically what it sounded like.
Rapping really isn't my thing. If I'm being honest, I don't even think it should count as music.
Wow!
Boo.
Wow!
Boo.
Wow! Okay,
You're
hold
the
up.
judge.
Hold up. Okay, hold up. Here's it. I'm gonna play as a devil advocate here. Because here's it. I don't like all of rap music. But rap can be good if you do it right. And so that's why I do listen to K-pop. That's why sometimes I listen to Eminem and other few rappers here and there. They're, you know, really good people and not in controversies or anything like that. Because rapping can be done right. It's just
Eminem
depends.
not in controversies, excuse me.
Well, I didn't know that. You know what I meant. Okay.
Okay, that haven't been cancelled. Fine.
Yes, that's what I meant. Cancel. Anyway, as I'm trying to say here, as someone who doesn't like rap full on, it can be good. It can be. It's just sometimes for me, it's just not for me. In a sense, like I don't think not every rap song is actually that good. Sometimes they sound the same to me. Sometimes they doesn't. For example, I have said before, Hamilton was not for me because I felt like sometimes a lot of songs sound the same with the same rap beat or whatever. But I don't hate the musical. It's just not for me. I like Moana, which has some rap, and that has what rap that I like. K-pop has rap that I like, and whatnot. Like, just, you know, it just depends. It just depends on what they're doing with the beat and the song and everything like that. Yeah. Oh my god! You know what, bud? You know what? 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 If this video, if this stream gets 5 likes,
I think you're a bit helpless right now, Kid.
I know,
no. I get what you're saying. from my perspective, I listen to Sinippu, significantly more rap, mostly nerdcore stuff, but I have delved into, I guess more mainstream stuff on occasion. Yeah, definitely something I listen to like much more overall. Like I think the joke more so here is meant to be like, this the kind of like thing that people will say where because it's essentially, you're speaking to a rhythm rather than singing to a rhythm, that people's like, oh yeah, shouldn't count as music or whatever. That someone's just talking basically. Like I get where this is coming from, but
KW is a girl
but so
like,
so that's why I'm not gonna like full on crash up about it, because I'm pretty sure that's also the point of saying it in the show. They're not trying to make a statement about rap overall. Like, especially considering the one person hyping this up is the musical director of the series. Get me just the musical director of the series is the one hyping this up the most. So clearly the people behind this are not disillusioned with rap as a whole.
Right. Also, I'm just gonna say, KW is a girl with like. I actually do like musicals. It's just everything is not for me. I like Newsies. I like Death on the Musical. I like Hadestown. I like not gonna like the Sweatshirt Musical was an interesting one. It was a fun one.
This is true. She really does like Hadestown. She talked about it, for ages after she went to see it. That's true. I can vouch for that.
yeah, no. I also recently like a few weeks ago at least watched Les Mis. Like I did watch that one. Really enjoyed that musical. I'm trying to remember all the. There's like I actually seen the original cast musical. Like my mom somehow found that musical on like a DVD disc to watch it.
Wow.
Which I thought it was really fun and interesting to watch. Phantom of the Opera, obviously, probably one of my favorites as well. Yeah, I have seen a lot of musicals. I just have ones I like and ones I'm like, it's not for me, but I can see why people like it. And there's some where I'm just like, why does this exist? Okay, Spider-Man the musical. Why did that exist? I don't know.
Yeah, Spider-Man musical overall seems to not go down well with a lot of people. Are you a fan of Epic the musical? I'm guessing that's a question for you.
Oh, really? Do you mean ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves?
There you go.
Does that answer?
Yeah. So so there you go. I had to get back into Epic the musical because BB was sharing it with us as it was coming out, or as the songs were coming out, just off camera as a casual thing. We just never did that again. Oh well.
The song was way too happy for my liking.
Well, I actually liked it.
Anywho, next up we have Luna. Take it away.
Oh, okay. Dislocated wrist time. We've gone into new territory here.
I was trying to look away from it, Jacob. Why do you have to say something?
Welcome to guitar playing for the Nintendo Wii.
No, her wrist is magic. No, oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
And the other wrist is also a little bit more detached from the arm than I would have thought it should be.
Witchcraft.
Not bad. Didn't even know that you could play guitar.
Even I have to admit, that was pretty good.
That was pretty lame.
It was basically like 2 chords from what I heard there.
Not gonna lie. Who's next?
Ryan, I believe that it's your turn to perform.
So, I used to be afraid of the dark, but then I saw my electricity bill, and now I fear the lights.
Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure these are all supposed to be teenagers, so I'm not sure why he would thought like he did that joke effectively. I get what he was trying to go for, but
So, a magician was driving down the street, and he turned to a driveway.
Oh, he's trying to do comedy. Oh,
why did the
poor
crab
him.
never show?
Yeah, no, you weren't here for the setup of this, but he did say like, what was supposed to do, comedy at some point, and I guess he did try to go in that direction. Yeah.
Right.
Because it was shellfish.
I am surprised they didn't do like the cough or like the crickets or anything here.
Good
Oh, that's
one,
why.
Ryan.
I'll just be.
There's nothing there. It's like, good one, Ryan. Like, yeah.
Seeing myself out now.
You know what? Aiden got his wish. Chef is iconic.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say.
Those jokes were all very depressing. I kind of like it. Plus, I really like his outfit. He definitely knows
It's so depressing. Kind of like that. Yeah.
his fashion.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Rachel.
OMG! After so long, I finally get to do this. Time to show the world.
Roll up your sleeves.
Please!
She's holding a microphone. She's going to drop it if she keeps the
Rachel
like
is
that.
made of.
Uh-oh. Brace yourself, everyone. You might need to cover
Is Rachel made out of wool?
your ears unless you want to go deaf.
Ha! Talk smack all you want, because here I go.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. I want to be impressed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tell me what you got.
Staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door.
Wait, what?
Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before.
This song, I don't recognize it specifically, but it does remind me of the first song in My Passion. A lot. It's not that one, by the way, but it's a similar vibe to it and a similar echo effect as well.
All the things they said to hold her back, they never seemed to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war.
Okay, again, I have to ask about like the mechanics of this, but I'm just going to guess that they put something together in post-production for the actual broadcast of the episode in universe.
All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her locked inside of all the times that she's been hurt before.
See, I told you, she dropped the microphone. I knew it.
Oracle powers.
And her eyes too, I guess.
Her eyes are swollen as she tries to hold her tears back.
Yeah, maybe
a little bit of auto-tune there.
Her hands are shaking and her palms are sweating as she says,
Oh, are your hands shaking? I couldn't tell. Legitimately.
I don't wanna listen to a word.
Like a see, this is between our review and like an actual, you know, there you go. We're not doing that.
Heard you say.
Yeah. Oh, but apparently she's offbeat. I don't know the original song, but yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a delay. It seems.
Telling me what I can become. And I've been looking forward to this day.
I like how like the caption forward was just an arrow.
The day I prove you.
Can you rewind just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's around here.
It's just the part where she goes stay. That's really all. It's just I wanted to hear that part again. That's really all.
Her hands are shaking and her palms are sweating as she says, I don't wanna listen.
Oh, she's got the arm twitch as well that Zoe had earlier.
Listen to a word you say, telling me what I can become.
Okay, now I've rewound. Yeah, it definitely does sound like it's slightly delayed.
And I've been looking forward to this day.
Oh, okay.
That's probably more of an issue like on like the mixing side, basically. But yeah, rather.
Yeah. Okay, that part. I did not like that. Because it sounds like I think it's a voice crack that bothered me and whatnot. Because I think it's just trying to do like I don't know like the tone of the song is just like the actual beat or whatever. So if she's trying to do something like day, it should sound like a little bit more like that without day or whoever that voice cut was. I think she needed more practice. I'm gonna be honest. Where it's like let me get a little bit of drink just so I don't damage my voice. Give us a good.
Fair enough. Yeah, you know, demonstrate what you
Yeah.
what you want in the best way.
Maybe okay. So if she's trying to do like like going a little bit low and then high, sometimes when songs do that, whatever. I would have loved more where it sounds like or something like that. Like again, I'm not like an actual singer, so I probably sound a little bit not great. But I hope I gained the point across. I hope I'm making my point across.
If there was any autotune involved in this, that is something that also comes up quite a lot. From certain heavily autotuned songs, you can hear it significantly. Again, go back to My Passion, the famous example of the I'm Sorry song, which definitely had a lot of that. It was supposed to be like I'm sorry or something like that. But instead it came across as I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That's what it ended up being. For similar reasons, if that is what happened in this case.
Yeah, no. That's why I stay close to something like a little bit more closer to like songs like Crush 40 songs, whatever, because I feel like that's my range, at least for now. Because I'm not like a I don't want to say professional singer because that's something I'm trying to say is something like singing with Taylor Swift or Eminem. I'm like, I know he's a rapper, but he makes songs, so that's what I meant.
He's done singing elements in songs before, so that
Serene commentary and whatnot and anything like that. I guess more since like I haven't been to into music production wise when it came to schooling, if that makes sense, I guess. So I didn't necessarily go to theater and whatnot to where I can learn about vocal range and everything like that. So I tried to least practice a lot. I do try to practice these a lot when I get chances to do some songs and everything like that. But try to make sure they still be in my range where it doesn't sound bad or whatever, even though it might still sound cringe.
Yeah, well, actually, I did learn about about vocal ranges and stuff from various different places. And yes, Bond is correct here that, being the mixed voice is what can cause the voice cracks in this case, because you're having to go between. That being said, there is one part of this that I will commend for.
And I've been looking forward to this day. The day.
That person there for the wrong to falsetto, that actually, felt much better in comparison. Probably because it was more sustained. Both of them were sustained, so just implicates going from one to the other. That's do that, going back and up and down consistently.
I'm trying to figure out what she's doing for the day part. Is she trying to do something like that? I don't know. That's gonna bother me so much. I think where I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to do there. I don't know, something I would love something more like that. I'm not saying that she's a terrible singer. I think she was really trying her best, but I just wish maybe she has more practice and maybe find a different range for her voice, so there's not voice cuts or anything like that.
It's a similar issue. It's a similar thing where it comes to miscastings of actors and things. You can have a fantastic actor that's cast in the role that's not suited for them. It's a similar thing here, but just in the case of assigning a song to someone, unless this person chose a song for themselves, in which case I don't know how this came about. Basically, it could have been either one. Okay, this is something that I was going to question. This part here, go back to the in-universe part. When was this a backing vocal part? When was that mixed? Again, they had 3 hours to prepare this. When did that happen?
Who knows? Whoa! What is happening here?
They can rewind the footage in post. That's fine.
It just
doesn't
make sense.
A high range and the low range covered. It's just again mixed part, as Bond said. Yeah.
Rachel.
TV's performances, the text, the attempts at front-facing body parts, the animation, and the lighting too. I'll add to that. Yes.
See, did you hear?
Wait, what? Universe. Yeah.
That high range was so good.
Yes. Yes. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, they've got the high range down, and the lower parts is just again, like you said before, the mixed range. That trips up a lot of people. Trips me up especially. I've been the latest choir that I was in. I end up being like the stand-in for like basically every single section. And because
Oh,
they rehearsed on
God.
different days, I just showed up for like every single rehearsal. So some of them, especially for like the altos specifically, that was one where like, okay, do I project a lot in chest voice and override everyone here as a result, or do I stay head voice and try my best to project in lower range? Like, yeah, there's always a thing there. So, you know, definitely, landing on a weak spot of an otherwise, strong performer.
I'll be honest with you. Wow. I had absolutely no idea you were capable with such singing abilities.
Capable of such singing abilities.
That was actually good.
Although the beat wasn't my style, the singing was.
By the way, as far as the flash warnings go, it depends on how intense it can be. Because there's some like speeds and specific colors that will not trigger seizures, but other ones will. So it depends.
Still really good.
It seems we have a contender for our possible best performance. You're up now, Levi.
Today, I have gone out of my way to prepare for you all some Hong Kong-style fried eggs, also known as baodan.
Oh my, the perfect blend of being so sweet and so salty. I love it.
Very interesting dish, Levi. Perhaps you can teach me how to cook one of these days.
Oh, that's a pretty good, from the chef. Yeah.
Or better yet, just cook all the meals for everyone.
You make a good personal chef, that's for sure.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
And next up, let's...
What had happened to her mouth is the same color as the rest of her face. Oh.
No, this is what. No, you know what's
You're right.
funny?
Yeah.
What's funny too, when I was like watching some DC films, like the animated ones or whatever, and sometimes when I notice like some mention here or there were like their mouths or whatever, I'm gonna be like, what is happening with their mouths? Like, it's just like so funny to see.
I feel like every animated show just has a couple of scenes like that.
Exactly. I'm just being like, wait, what's happening with their mouth? It's just like I just been like laughing so hard, even though like the scene is so serious. Like, I think there was like one scene where I noticed where it was like, Black Mask or whatever was like punching people or whatever because he's a villain and everything like that. And this guy was just like in utter shock, but his like upper lip is so close to his skin's color, so it looks like you're just seeing his teeth while he's in shock.
Wow. DC and upper lips, they can never get that right, can they?
No.
Oh God, what is wrong with her face?
Give it up for Hudson.
This one goes to all the sports fans out here. Allow me to demonstrate.
Who would tell you to not use those glasses when kicking a football around. Bad idea.
A couple of soccer skills I've developed over these past few years.
Okay, this is fantastic.
Okay, that's a good animation.
Yeah, I've seen a few examples. But the part I appreciate the most out of that is the fact that the ball actually seems to have the appropriate weight to it, because that's the number one issue I see with a lot of people trying to throw around or like interact with objects or something, is that they get the speed wrong, the gravitational pull wrong. That one just felt incredibly natural. Where am I to this and where can I hire them? Well,
to get hired.
Well, you know where.
Guys, run before they put you in the basement. You better run.
New. I don't think we met this particular co-director before, but yeah, I'm glad that you appreciate what's happening here. And to everyone else who's been discussing the nature of these criticisms or whatever, bear in mind, because a lot of you are new to Gacha review, the more that we like something, the more we nitpick it to balance it out. So the fact we're nitpicking so much here, good sign.
How was that?
Well, first off, it's called football. And I must say,
I did say football earlier on. It's strange hearing someone with an American accent say that it's called football. But okay.
My thing. I much prefer the magic of theater. Regardless, those tricks were...
Okay, you know what? You could at least give people credit here for actually coming up with different types of talents for this show, because again, like I said before, in reality most talent shows revolve mostly around singing. So we've got an actual variation here. So kudos to the characters, but also to the writers for coming up with different ones.
Quite impressive.
of wearing glasses. Don't do sports if you be very careful. Yeah. Yeah. Why is talent judges judges? Talent is talent. Yep, see that that's the thing. You gotta be able to yeah.
So, I'll give credit where credit is due.
Don't listen to Amy. I think your skills were pretty amazing.
Agreed. You should consider going pro or something.
And with that, we are down to our last performer. We're ready when you are, Mina.
This is it, Mina. Remember, everyone
However,
is
please,
watching you.
Oh, sorry, I was
Oh,
just reading
yes, look
it.
at this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I checked
if
it and, like,
it does like what specifically, then yeah, that's another thing where it's like,
Yeah, no, I try to
like-
find ways to how to like talk about the criticism I have with the singing voice, because you could tell when I was trying to figure out that part where they're singing the that word day or whatever and whatnot. And I even said this a lot. Sometimes I have a hard time trying to figure out the right words to give out my criticism, so it doesn't sound like I'm saying, "Oh, I hate your singing. Oh, I hate this. I hate it." Like, no, I'm trying to get
compared to the literal shadow people, as far as like saying this sounds like a dying donkey and stuff like that, none of that happens. I will. Furthermore, I'll say that we are trying to make this entertaining as well as informative. So that's our balance. Yeah.
Like, I promise you, we are giving criticism on the singing voice. We just don't think the song fit in her range and whatnot, and it could have been done a lot better. That's really all. And
yeah,
so
sorry if it felt like we were crossing on anything, not the intention.
Exactly.
You can't mess this up. Okay, here I go.
Oh, just before we get into this, actually. Oh, what a frame to pause on.
Jacob,
just before we get into this, another. I was just gonna say, like, I think I like that that yes, there are always gonna be multiple people who do end up singing or rapping or something, but they were kept apart from each other in the run-up. So whoever was arranging the talent show in universe and also out of it in the writers' room did a good job of picking things that would be, diversify things so that people wouldn't get too bored with one thing or another. Ironically enough, the opposite situation to like what I was complaining about earlier with the scenes with the other characters like talking to each other and how they interact with each other feeling too samey in comparison. This, shows the exact opposite. Variety being the spice of life and all. Very nice. I think I know this song. Fair enough. I don't know. Ooh. Learn how to play piano and
look into Camp Creek online.
Oh, okay. Why can I hear me? Oh, sorry. I pressed a tab by accident. I had like different like guitar sounds playing. I was like, oh wait, no, there's a song I had queued up for later.
Oh my god!
I was like, yeah, nope, different thing entirely.
Yeah. Oh no. Counting down the days till you disappear.
I would have personally have to count like marked potentially if you're like, counting down the days, because it didn't seem you're just like scrolling through the months otherwise. How is that torso bending like that? Good question. Gravity, errors is being inconsistent here.
Cause every time you get too close, I try and move away. But this time, you make me wanna stay.
You know what? I'll say, in character, like that, like the wisperiness, the slight raspiness, like that last part there, it makes a lot more sense here because you already established this character as shy. This is one thing that actually, I tend to dislike in other stuff where, the very like shy character or something ends up being like the most talented ever, like that kind of thing.
Oh
It's
god,
always,
I hate those. I'm sorry. I hate this so much. I hate that trope. Here's the thing. Okay, so everyone knows I'm a My Little Pony fan. Okay. Like, this is not a spoiler. It's just like one of those like episodes that they did, right? And so everyone at least know that Fluttershy is the shy character in the My Little Pony series, right?
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, and he literally did an episode where she's shy but still perform a song or whatever. And like, I get it. It's like part of her like learning to grow as a person, wanting to, be encouraging not to be so shy and everything like that. But oh my god, it was like, you're doing one of these tropes. No! I hate it so much!
Yeah. Yeah, see, I can think of two other like major examples. Another one is, again, My Passion, where the main character, Baby, performs her song, and the first one basically, and then like a second one where they hear like, oh my goodness, in the recording booth, who is that? Who is that angelic voice that is permeating through the walls? Even though it's meant to be a soundproof booth, because that's what recording booths are meant to be in the first place. Why can we hear this in the first place? But anyway, aside from that, and there's that whole thing of like, she's super shy but also super talented. The other, obviously more famous example is Tori Vega from Victorious.
Oh
my! In both situations, they kind of shot themselves in the foot because the idea of having someone be anywhere else like compared to like the most talented means they will be compared to everyone else, and depending on who you have in your roster of people, or in the case of Victorious, various individuals, it's going to look unfavorable by comparison. See what they could have done in like either situation basically is what's happening here, where the characters necessarily going to wow everyone, is like, oh my goodness, it was the best thing ever and blah blah blah. But just the fact that it was good. They don't have to be the most talented. They just have to be talented, because in both Victorious and My Passion, the point was to audition to become part of a performing arts academy. If you're going to audition for something from an academy, it implies you're going to learn better skills later on and improve over time. So don't get yourself up to be like the most talented in both of those cases. But with here, the singer sounds shy, but also like they're enjoying themselves.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
And yeah, I agree that like she is probably still a little offbeat, but it's also not that bad. I think it can fit for the character one now, so it's actually good and everything like that. And also, just real quick, controversial take. I think this is a controversial take, but I don't like Victorious. I do not like the main character either. I think she's like the worst character out there. I get it, like the sisters
really
supposed to be.
Hot take. The Victorious characters overall are just terrible people.
Okay, so it's not just me. Thank you, because I feel like I was the only one. No, and seriously, like people like tell me I like this character. Oh, I like this character. Oh, Victorious is such a good show. Me over watching all like the show, being like, I get that the music is good, but like the story.
Depending on the episode, the cast can either be absolute saints or the devil incarnate. It depends what they wanted for that particular day. Except Jade, who's consistently bad, but
Jade is normally bad, and that's why I least like her a bit, because she's supposed to be bad anyways. So they play that very well. Other characters who are supposed to be quote unquote good, oh my god, absolute bullies.
Kat Valentine has a body count. Let that sink in.
For real! And people are like, oh, she's so innocent, she's just like bimble and everything like that. And I'm like, no!
Oh, okay, sure. That was an addiction. I was more referring to that time that she ended up getting calls from emergency hotline or something, and just let three emergency calls go to voicemail. So they're dead. That's what I mean.
No, it's fine. No, I'm just saying, people are like, oh yeah, she's just so innocent. She's just like an addiction with a pimple. And that's really all. She's not a murder. I'm like, have you seen her in the show?
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. When are we gonna get to Campus MLP? They're doing Camp Creek.
Okay, guys.
Well, At first, the comparison was based on the Fluttershy thing, because we do like to compare other media to Gacha, partly because again we're trying to elevate Gacha to what it to be seen in the light of other media. That being said, Yeah, Victoria's tangent just now about the quality of the overall show, that was a bit more, just a tangent. But the rest of it, we brought it up because it was related to this example. Yeah.
Also, guys, just also as well, if you guys really just want to watch the Camp Crate episode, then go to the link in the description below to watch the episode, because we're here to react, give out criticisms and whatnot, and just have a fun time on the stream. I'm gonna say that right now because
It's actually kind of good, but they're kind of good because this being like so many people's first time on Gacha review means they know what to expect going forward. Yeah. Also, go ahead and ask a question. I'll answer when it comes up on screen. Oh, okay. I hear like a different like harmony or something in the bottom there. That felt more auto-tuned than before. Oh, also wrong your. Wouldn't be a Gacha video without it. Okay. All right.
But so far, not too bad. Like, it still has some issues, but it's not too bad. Like, it's better than the other two.
This part, my favorite part here, because I've been in this situation multiple times. When you're performing a song that has like a long instrumental or something, what do you do? What do you do with your body at that point? Like, you're in the moment, like you're doing like the singing basically, and there's something like da 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 da. I have nothing to do right now. Da, 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 da. That's what I mean. Like, it feels like that's the kind of thing someone would do in a live performance if they're not like used to dance choreography. Lie.
I think Shakira is a bomb. Not gonna lie.
Hearing Mina sing that song, it just, I don't know. It's almost as this new feeling awakened within me. I don't really understand it though.
Oh, okay. This also happens a lot in these kind of shows. Also happened in Chorus that one time.
Wow. Wow, I am at loss for words.
That was probably the best performance we've had.
Agreed.
Well, you heard it here. Mina.
I mean, seeing as the other, music, the other song number was also described as the best by the same people, and this one was better. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Otherwise, I'd be like, wow, of course, amazing old talented thing, but we already talked about that. So
earns the title of best performance and will.
So the fashion show and the soccer moves. The soccer moves is definitely a close. It's definitely a close second for me. The fashion show, I have too many questions.
Earn herself an advantage to help her out in the competition. On top of that, it seems that with all our collective scores tallied up, we have ourselves a winner.
Just a change instead of as long as this boy, you're different. That happens a lot, by the way. I've heard like various covers of songs where like the words boy and girl is interchangeably based on like whoever is performing the song. Less so nowadays when songs are meant to be addressed to a different person, because now it's less of a case of like, yes, of course, a love song must be translated for whichever person. So yeah, like that's been a bit of a shift. But if it's talking about someone specifically, yeah, that it still happens.
Like actually one of my favorite like covers is his name is Kai. He's from Tomorrow by Together, a K-pop group. So he did a cover of Skater Boy, and the reason why I think it's one of the best like covers for me because he did not change the lyrics or anything like. You can tell he's just singing for fun and he's enjoying everything like that, and honestly, kind of like one of my favorite covers, like hands down.
So he kept the "and I'm just a girl" part at the end.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I know. Yeah, so like for me, is there something wrong with like changing up the lyrics to like fit the singing and everything like that, or whatever? But sometimes I just also just enjoy people just singing the cover just for fun and everything like that, like he did, and doesn't really need to change the lyrics because it's just a fun song in general. Like it doesn't need to be like I guess gender swap, So it's like I have no issues, but for me that was a really good cover. Just because he looks like it was having fun.
I know there's one song. There's There's like one cover that someone did one time called I Kissed a Boy and I liked it compared to I Kissed a Girl, the original, and that was using Tammy the Bad Boy. So yeah, that would make sense again because it's supposed to be like whichever one was supposed to be like the most like unexpected outcome there. So again, well, and of course it doesn't come anywhere close to I Kissed an Orc, which my parody. Whatever. you remember that one, do you? Another D&D story, everyone.
I remember because I think her wasn't there either. So but I think I did like made like an outside joke where Harris like how someone's mentioning about me what's happening. Like one of those things where if someone sneezes, it's because they mentioned their name or they were talking about you. So I was doing something like that where we're just like, is someone talking about me? I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
The team with immunity today belongs to the...
You mean a team with immunity, or the immunity today belongs to, or the team with the immunity, because that would be who they are, not who they belong to.
Dangerous Deers!
Yes, we finally got our first win.
About time.
And they get to eat this time.
I thought our team was destined
Oh, they didn't get to eat. It's the thing at the beginning of the episode.
to remain in the losing streak. Now with Audrey no longer pretending to be our captain, I believe our team has what it takes to keep on winning.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's going to weigh heavily on Audrey. The fact that the second she stepped down, they won something. Ooh, that's some juicy drama there. Why is the lighting on the characters always from? Oh, okay, now with this framing, the camera crew lighting her from from like their front, like that makes more sense. But still, she's backlit again.
Bears,
She's this temporary god.
Your first.
She's just actually a god.
Do you see the light? Yes, Jesus Christ, I see the light, or something like that.
Next elimination will await you. However, this time you can only vote for either Zoe, Rachel, Levi, or Jackson. The rest of you are immune. I'll see you all at the campfire ceremony.
This is bad. The argument with Zoe has definitely done damage to my reputation. But I can't just give up all hope.
Okay, pull your glasses up. You're talking with your mouth over the lenses. Do you see? Different scenario, but yes. Lights are going down, I think, in the original version of that. Yeah.
Levi's in danger, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure he doesn't get sent home.
What are you doing now, Zoe?
Oh, jeez, what is going on in your head? Hello, everyone. Hi.
Relax, Alora. We come in peace. Rachel and I were just wondering if you two would like to form a truce.
Okay, I'm going to make a prediction right now as to what happened in this scene. Because like the other scenes, even if the characters are like moving like this a lot and like trying to simulate movement and do different things, it at least feels like it's in time. This one feels like it's way too fast for whatever's going on, and I'm going to make a guess as to why. I'm going to guess that whoever made this scene made the poses first and synced them up to the audio later, and ended up with too many poses, but still wanted to use them all, and so crammed them in as a result. That's what I'm guessing happened.
For tonight's elimination.
Or flip a clip, as Bond said. Yeah.
And what do we gain from helping you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe helping.
See, now's the characters that's like, oh, okay. Oh, jump scare again.
You out and disposing of a certain bull.
Oh, okay. There's one disadvantage to this, by the way. It's like, yeah, like the 3 bits of art we've seen so far, like line art, they're on screen for a short amount of time. You don't get time to appreciate them, but it does work for the pacing. It just depends.
Blondie, whose name may or not begin with Chief. Sound familiar?
Oh.
All right, then. You've sold me.
Honestly, I don't know what's happening in the scene because the animation was distracting me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like, okay, so like they're deciding like who to vote off, I think, like, and they're just sort of like teaming up to make sure one thing happens. I think that was the general gist of it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, Eyeless again.
Like you.
Also, back
She's wearing glasses. Put her eyes back. there's no vision to correct.
To be going on walks like this, especially not with me.
Since it's just the two of us alone, I thought I'd finally make everything clear now. There's nothing special.
Okay, the fact that he was like that he seems so like honored to be like, wow, I'm so honored that you're here like, with me right now in this moment, and she was like so angry. I thought she was gonna, let's say she was taking about here to tell her about the rabbits, maybe. That was the tone that was set here.
Still going on between Levi and I. There never has, and there never will.
Is that all you wanted to tell me?
Well, I was hoping that you could help fight alongside me as a friend.
Oh, he's sliding away right now. She's static.
And
again.
protect Levi for his sake.
All right, Olivia. I'll do it. Just for you.
Something's gonna go wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, the fact that
oh my god, she has God rays again!
This feels more like a genuine spotlight.
Welcome to your first elimination, Hazardous Bears. For this elimination, your options for voting.
Oh, now the spotlight's way larger. Okay, that's not how.
God we're limited between the 4 members who actively performed in the challenge. You've all casted your judgment.
Oh, okay. Okay, this fire, again, now it seems like they're much closer to the fire in comparison. And I think it's moving. Yeah, it is moving. There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Time to find out which one of you.
It still seems like it might be like an effect on a static image, maybe, but it looks more convincing.
Will be leaving. The prizes for this elimination are the leftover fish from your yesterday feast.
Looking better than it did in the opening scene, fair enough.
To the ones who didn't.
They reheated it, but, Chef then applied a bunch of spices to it and everything and, made it look much better. Yeah, that's fair.
Participate. Olivia, Daniel, Theo, Charlie, and Alora. Which leaves us with just you 4.
Good positioning of them, actually.
The next fish goes to... Rachel.
Phew.
Okay, I know this is the marshmallow ceremony, but specifically they choose a different thing, a different food dish this time. Based on what happened last time.
The next
they're even cheaper than than Total Drama. They get leftovers.
next one safe is Jackson.
Because the VA didn't leave room to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
The wannabe rapper.
Hey, he's working on it. He's got a ways to go, but he's made more progress than some. Again.
And that leaves us with just Zoe and Levi. The one who
Well, one of them is in the thumbnail, so...
won't be leaving tonight is...
Ooh, music amping up like this. This is probably Beanie Girl again flexing a little bit. To which I say, you know what? Flex away. It's working. Wait, actually, Keneva, you're here. Perfect comparison, actually. It's like the Sonic drowning music. There you go.
I hate you for that. You know that?
Well, I
hate you for
guess. Proof Rappers music, still not forgetting that. Yep, fair enough. That seemed to strike a nerve. To be fair, that'd be kind of like if someone told me that Gacha wasn't real art, for example. Same idea. It's just these characters. Yeah, so then it is like the Sonic Drowning music. And the Sonic Drowning music makes you dread the outcome for a video game character.
I hear it in my head now. And I don't like it because my legs are bumping up and down because of the music. I'm like, no, stop!
Are they increasing in pace like the music does? Like it just like
literally.
That is the best part about it, the fact that it does amp up to that degree, which is why I compared it to it. But yeah, who's going to lose? I need to know. Yeah, everyone's probably telling us to crack on right now. So.
Zoe.
Obviously.
I was in the thumbnail, so I can't go. It would be a surprise.
Oh my
Levi,
God,
you are the
Boomer
second
Sonic.
contestant eliminated from Camp Creek. You came into this game with an over-analytical mind, which ended up being your undoing.
I was told the similar thing in drama school once about acting. Ooh, the fact that the music cuts out here.
Oh.
Love that. Normally this is where like the sad music comes in total drama, but alright, let the moment sit. Fair enough.
I don't really have anyone to blame but myself. It really does suck that I have to leave here so soon. What's done is done.
Oh, I can see like the actual like flickering on the actual reflection here, rather than just like rather than rather than being static.
What?
Better.
There is no way that just happened.
You kept someone like Jackson in over Levi?
Hey, his rap was great, okay?
Clearly, they're all
For what it was in the time that he had.
brain dead. I can't believe what a bunch of idiots you all are.
I mean, that's not going to bode well for poor Jackson as he's listening into this.
Olivia, you need to calm down. It's not like you to get so heated up.
You be quiet, Daniel. I bet you voted for Levi, didn't you?
What?
This is Olivia's an interesting character because, like, yes, she seems to be, conversationally, like able to appeal to someone's emotions and smile back when they give her what she wants. But when no one's looking directly at her, she has like that permanent scowl. So she's definitely the one that seems to be keeping up like more of an act. So the idea of it not being like her, we don't know.
What? No, I promise we'd vote together and
how am I supposed to trust you? Ever since we first met, all you would do is just act petty anytime Levi and I did something as small as looking at each other. It makes perfect sense why you would want him gone.
Olivia, that's not fair. I honestly...
Oh, zip it, Danny. Don't act like you didn't approach us asking if we'd be voting for Levi alongside you.
By the way, I appreciate one thing that Levi this whole time was like, guys, I'm still here. Normally this like fallout happens after the person has left on like, the boat of shame, or in this case the jetpack. But they're just having this conversation in full in full like, range of Levi specifically.
Again?
Shots are being fired and the wrong person's getting caught with the strays.
You can't just be making stuff up now.
Alora, you didn't seriously vote for Levi now, did you?
Of course I did. He just thinks he can control us and tell us who we can or can't talk to. I just couldn't stand for it.
Compared to Zoe, who then talked him down and said that, he shouldn't be involved. But okay, yeah.
You're kidding me. He was doing it with noble intentions. Honestly, Levi, I applaud you for your bravery and for putting yourself forward for the sake of the team. Something that Miss Angsty Teen over here could seriously learn a thing or two about.
What?
I guess that is the advantage, that he gets to hear what, people actually think about him if it's good in this case. Double-edged sword, I guess.
Whatever. What's done is done now.
Oh, poor little Levi. Hope you learn a valuable lesson not to mess with those who far surpass you.
Olivia, Theo, the two of you walk with me to the exit, please.
I'm really sorry for all of this, Levi.
Yeah, you were such a big help to me, and yet I wasn't even able to pay back the favor at all.
Thank you, Olivia and Theo, for sticking with me until the very end. You two were my first ever true friends that I got to
Oh, and Theo was apparently a puppet during this part.
make. To tell you the truth, I didn't really think...
Especially with the jetpack on his back. Yeah, there's definitely that kind of sense in in teledrama and other situations where they're trying to do like an emotional scene, but you still have the underlying funny nature of how they get ejected.
I think I'd be able to find someone that could understand me properly. If it's alright with you, could we still be friends? Even after this game is over?
As long as your mouth continues, as long as you open your mouth to speak to us, we're fine. Don't talk through your teeth, it's bad for you.
Of course we can, Levi.
100%. But before you go, I wanted to thank you for dedicating so much of your time for the sake of our team.
There's the flesh mouse.
Putting it forward in front of yourself. I hope I can win this game for both our sakes.
Okay, he said that before in front of the campfire, and he also commented Theo directly before this point. Now this is what I mean when it comes to like the scene getting repetitive.
Thank you too for being such an awesome friend to hang out with.
Which made me feel like crying. That's the beady girl effect. Yeah, again, musical directing.
That I was able to leave a positive impact on you a lot. I suppose if there's anything that I learned being here, is that despite all my smarts and expertise, it's all useless if you don't take the time to work on your social game and try to form bonds with as many people as possible. So do your best.
That's a fantastic lesson. You know what? There's something we don't get in a lot of, in total drama specifically. There's no chance like, okay, what lesson did they actually learn? Did they even learn anything? Because like, as Aiden said before, they're all archetypes, and as such, they don't stray from what they were designed to be or the caricatures that they end up being, like, for the most part. So, you know, if anything, there's some certain characters that end up, you know, kind of like regressing, depending on, you know, depending on interpretation of them. But yeah, in this case, we actually, you know, because again, we're taking more time with the characters overall, we get to see like, okay, there are some things that people can actually take away from this. No, most of us aren't going to be, you know, involved in like in a competition of this nature. Some of us aren't even going to be in a talent show. But the fact that there's something about, you know, in life, you know, having the awareness that, you know, your social skills are something that are important to cultivate, you know, is the reason why Christmas is stat in roleplay games. Same thing.
Best to build as many bridges as possible.
It's being thought is the work on. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
Not always easy, and because it's so early. And it got limited so quickly, you know, having a full character arc about this would be, you know, impossible. But you know that there's something he's going to continue to delve into in the future, you know, wherever he may end up. And that's all you can really ask for in a show like this, where there's so many people that, you know, there's going to be some loose threads, but some kind of closure for the audience and for, you know, the actual people and universe as well.
If you both succeed with that, you'll have what it takes to make it to a final two. That I'm certain of.
Understood. I'll try my very best.
Well...
And also the fact they're all telepathic.
Take care, you.
So how...
Oh, we don't get to see the actual jetpack. Oh, come on.
Come on!
I know it kind of ruins the vibe, but we already saw him wearing it anyway, so... I think it would have been alright. There's a way that you can do a tearful farewell or something as like they're waving from below or something like that, where you're, well, you know, we know they love zooming out the camera. We know that much from earlier, so that could have done. Yeah, Levi's blasting off again, exactly.
How about it, Theo? Are you willing to join forces for Levi's sake?
You bet! I'm no longer doing this for myself anymore.
No longer anymore. Say a repetition of that, but either way.
Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, come on.
No, we're in the epilogue now, I guess.
Zoe's the one to blame for all this happening. I won't be able to rest easy until I see her flying off that jetpack. I'll make her regret ever hurting poor Levi like that.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. The short epilogue. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, that's the end. Okay.
Directed by Aiden. Not our Aiden, the other Aiden. Yeah.
I guess while this play out, I'll give it my final thoughts because I'm gonna head up soon. If that's alright with you, JoJo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so real quick. I think the episode's really interesting. I like that they try to at least get some character development here, there, and whatnot before doing like the game events and everything like that. The talent show was honestly not too bad. Really enjoyable and fun. There was just some things like with like the animation or like especially with the singing of the rapping and whatnot. It's not exactly all that super great, but I can see the potential they have if they want to continue something like that or whatever. So, you know, just like keep on practicing, keep on working, everything like that. I love the character designs as always. I like that when towards the end, you know, they kept like some like the scenes quiet like, you know, Dead Silence, there's no like music or anything like that to play out the scene. That was really good. I like the drama they added there and whatnot. But I would say like kind of towards the end of the scene there when you're like saying goodbye and whatnot, I feel like that's a little bit repetitive, just a little bit in the sense where it's like they kept dragging it on a bit. I know what they were trying to do, but maybe they could have like changed something like the dialogue here and there or whatever, so it doesn't feel like it's dragging it on and everything like that. You know, maybe they have a hard time saying goodbye. You know, giving them like each other a hug and whatnot, and just don't want it to let go, but eventually have to go and everything like that. Maybe do something like that instead. Extra dialogue. I think that could have done a lot better since they seem to have a really close like friendship and everything like that during this episode. So that's really my thoughts on the pros and cons. I don't really know what to say besides that, which I guess Jacob will say his thoughts as well. But like I said, going to have to go for now. Get W out and whatnot. And yeah, thanks for the stream, Jacob.
Well, thank you for joining, because yeah, it definitely would have been more boring if you and Aiden hadn't shown up, and you know, I'm sure that's what Mario Pants had in mind.
Fair
when
enough.
I thought about this kind of thing, so yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, for now, get W out. Goodbye.
I didn't see they not what Aiden did best. That would have been funny. All right, on to Bond's pros. Love the designs, backgrounds, line deliveries. The music was really stellar. The composing always shines through the series of the varying acts and cartoon animation. Yeah, I've got to like give a shout out to was like Pal Nene, I think it was, or and B Chat, who also were the composer of this. I didn't realize that there are more of you now, which yeah, there you go. Okay, so I got distracted by like the thing there. Okay, but yeah, I mean, aside from like the lighting, which I will again commend in these different forms, the other pros for me would involve, you know, how they've actually. I don't think that was. I think that was it. Trying to think of what else I was going to say that KW hasn't said. Yeah, no, having the fan up go at the same time is also distracting. There's some commentary in there in terms of Theo's character. Yeah, like I always said before about the actual repetitive part being towards the beginning. That scene at the end was a little bit like that, but not like to a super bad degree. In the last scene, just like that couple of likenesses here and there. But yeah, works for what it was doing, and it's just because like I'm sure that's going to feel much more, you know, I guess time goes by because there'll be few people to, you know, concern ourselves with in that case. But yeah, the animation. Oh, sorry, cons. The animations, while great, vary way too much in style, citing it. Oh, okay. Lighting is always overexposed. Turn it back and you're there. Things really for some singing VAs wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, I'm wondering because it did sound like auto-tune was used in some places, or Melodyne, or some sort of like, you know, engineering is what I mean to say in that case. And some of that did appear that did, like, you know, like seems like, but that could explain some of the quirks that were involved there. Not like all the voice cracks necessarily, but like some of the other things. And yeah, that's if that was the case, I wouldn't have concerned myself too much because I mean, you know, the raw performances would have been much more, you know, realistic and in keeping with what you would expect from that kind of show anyway. And they would have been compared to each other in that case. But yeah, the performances, like, they almost ran into the pitfall of, you know, the shy protagonist, not the shy protagonist, but the shy character being the most talented by default. That almost happens, but not quite. Which partly, again, was due to the vocal performance. So it really just, you know, depends on, like, you know, where specifically we're talking about. This is definitely one of those shows where, again, it requires a nitpick to look at the different issues that are there. Because there is the general quality, you know, in the way that it comes together, you know, ultimately, if you're not like analyzing it to such a degree as we are right now, you're going to have a fantastic time. Well, we had a fantastic time anyway. We're analyzing it, so you know that just goes to show. But yeah, some of those things will probably stand out to certain people. Others will probably not. was lots of times I broke the illusion. The the fashion sequence. I went to a bit to give some variety to keep the audience hooked. Yeah, they got the structure of the show itself, like the in-universe show, works against them in that regard. I think that's probably again what might have helped here. I think is if instead of like having most of the character conversation moments to flesh them out taking place at the beginning of the episode, keep the ones that are relevant, like building up to Theo's big moments and Zoe calling him out, like that kind of thing. Keep those where they were. But some of the other ones, especially like during performances, probably could have been kept to, maybe when they were like, behind the scenes, like they're behind the stage in the wings, for example, or or when they're, getting ready for their performances or reflecting on like their actual, on what they've actually did or, what their inspirations were, things like that. I don't know, something along those lines. That would have given you a chance to have those characters, those ones who are in the spotlight this episode, take that moment for themselves, which I presume means that, whoever ends up, taking part in the next challenges would also benefit from that. That seems more in line with the total drama way in the sense of like how they like pick moments during the challenges to do that. That's probably what would benefit you overall. So yeah. I think that's probably the best that I can bestow here. Oh, also there's some other people here. Some members definitely worked on timing wise, like the fast animation was definitely distracting. There's a little bit more directing on dialogue. Yeah, some of them. Other ones, honestly, they're, I didn't notice much at all revolving, redirections. Speaking too fast, avoid definitely to be adjusted in areas. Yeah, the compression towards the beginning was strange, but I don't know, could be explained by a number of things. I don't know. I still see potential. This was lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Contributors who pop into the stream, so I'd love to have you to screen with the review style or critical points. Do you think it's likely to be unpleasant in the live chat? Ironically enough, a lot of what they were saying was that they thought we were being unpleasant, and some of the other ones were just being unpleasant. Yeah, it's that conversion. But yeah, this happened all the time with the Butter Bunch, actually, with the Starkid reviews. But yeah, seeing as this was like a lot of people's first exposure to Gacha review. Well, first of all, I hope you stick around because we do this, nearly every day. Sometimes vary it with Minecraft, sometimes I take a break or whatever, but most days Gacha review happens on this channel around this time. So if you're intrigued like that and like some other shows like the Deceitful Potioneer, for example, that I haven't got to, like, yeah, like those ones, yeah, we can, we work those in. I just realized something. Yeah, I got to probably push back Deceitful Potioneer again because I did say that, compared to was Deltarune, because I said Sunday because I thought yesterday would be like, but no, tomorrow's Believer in Gasoline again. Which, yeah, to anyone who's like watched this today, actually, if you want to stick around, we're going to be looking, I guess, tomorrow at one of my favorite Gacha series of all time, so with the creator. So you'll get the creator commentary at the same time, and it's going to be a doozy, most likely. So look forward to that. But yeah, that is up to y'all in chat. Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. That's a good point. We'll probably, if more people do show up there, make sure one of the moderators is around for that. Thank you for tonight, Spawn. But to anyone else, again, don't let that discourage you from sticking around, of course, and from, liking and subscribing and all that kind of, good YouTube stuff. Which reminds me, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if done so already. That's what I always say at the end of these. If you're going to stick around, get used to them. But yeah, on that note, until next time, farewell.